Men who like to keep their morning routines simple will love these multi-for-him gummies, specially formulated with 12 key nutrients designed to support men's daily nutritional needs. Nature-made multi-for-him gummies help support muscle and bone health. It improves your immune health, and it increases your energy metabolism. With the quality you can trust, Nature-made multi-for-him gummies have no artificial flavors, no synthetic dyes, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, and is gluten-free. Pharmacists around the world have recommended Nature-Made to be the #1 vitamin and supplement brand. So when you need something that's going to help you get you through the day, when you need something that's going to increase your energy to help you get you through that workout, to make you perform as an elite athlete at the top of your ability, try Nature-Made multi-for-him gummies, because you don't want to stop.
To the 12th round.
Hey yo, welcome to the Terror Dome. You should be heading home, cause you could bring all of your ninjas and the Technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity. Flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. The whole church of the ghetto feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer for they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress on gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since birth, pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday. You know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I am Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, if you see this man in a dark alley, run for your life. He will beat you up and throw your ass in the trash can. He is the green-eyed bandit. He fights people. Sometimes he bites people. He's your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can whoop your daddy ass, the one and only Roosevelt, the fighter. What's happening?
So I actually did whoop somebody daddy's ass.
Damn it. I'm trying to keep you holy. You know what I'm saying? Do I have to take you to the church? Do I have to take you to the other side? Stop being so violent?
It had to happen, and it had to happen in unique fashion. I am the new OIWA North American champion. Oh, yeah. It's all me right here, baby. It's all me. Not that I only beat one daddy's ass. I beat two of them.
Two daddy's asses?
Two dudes and one. I beat up two guys to walk away and leave Dallas, Texas as a new OIWA North American champion. Did I mention I'm the new?
I think you did.
North American champion. Did I mention that?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
No, just in case. Just in case you guys didn't hear it the first 2 or 3 times that I said it.
The champ is here. Yeah. That boy got a nice shiny belt added to the collection of how many belts you got so far, man?
Right now, I am currently a champion for two companies, but this is, and I sat back and I thought about it the other day. This is the 20th championship that I have won since I started in 2009. Like I've had several reigns, okay? Like if I've had one championship several different times, that's one thing. But 20 different championships since 2009.
Okay.
That's amazing.
That is
amazing to me.
Yeah. That's a testament to your characters and your talent, sir.
Yes, my ability.
Abilities. Yeah.
And look, in the words of Eric Cartman, they have to respect my authority.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations on that win. Adding another notch onto your belt. You know what I'm saying? This man knows how to be a champion. You know what I'm saying? And so should you, beautiful people. Thank you for watching us. You could be doing anything right now, but you ain't. You sitting here watching your boys, and we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We love and respect you like play cousins. And so we are a wrestling podcast, of course, but we talk about life. We talk about politics every once in a while. We sprinkle it in. But we talk about getting behind the characters of some of the characters and people that you see on TV. And with that, we have been doing some amazing things, have some great interviews with some wrestling legends, absolute wrestling legends. Name some of the legends that we had on the show so far.
Absolutely. We've had EC3, Ricky Morton, Rhett Titus, Cheeseburger, Bob Evans, Ron Simmons, Ron Killings. Man, the list goes on and on and on. Kid Cash, Austin Aries, man, and we got more and more coming, guys. Like, you have no idea the type of things that we're trying to pull together. So y'all make sure y'all tune in every week, as you should be, as you should already be doing. Tune in every week to the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, because you just never know what your boys might be doing.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh man, we got this big show coming up, man. Are you ready for it?
Absolutely. Are you ready for it?
I don't know. I'm trying to be. I don't. I think I am, man. I'm ready to see an amazing show. I think whenever you're putting on the event, you start thinking about all the business aspects and all the outside things and people coming and all that stuff. I'm kind of drowning all that out, and I just want to put on an amazing event for wrestling fans and prove that wrestling in North Carolina is top tier and top notch. And that's the only thing that I really want to accomplish during that. Obviously, I got other goals and we got other events that we're planning, but I just want the event to go off without a hitch, man. And I want you guys to have like fun and have some amazing matches in there. We have a absolutely stacked card to the point where we got wrestlers. This dude right here got wrestlers calling him from all over the country trying to get on this card.
Yes, absolutely.
They're calling him from all over the country to try to get on our little Mall Mania card.
Yes. We got people contacting us about the next one. That's how crazy it is. Like we've talked to someone that when I spoke to this gentleman and asking him about bringing on some other gentlemen that he currently manages, before I can get it out my mouth about what we were doing on this one, he was already prepared to get us some talent for the next one. Yeah.
And we ain't just talk about no local jokers. We talking about some legends. with a big L.
Legends. And Hall of Famers, okay?
Hall of Famers. I know y'all let my breath through there. I just had some tacos. Hall of Famers. Yeah. So the next show is going to be great, but this Mall Mania show that we got on our April the 17th is going to be absolutely amazing.
No, Brian. August the 17th.
What I say?
You said April. You ready? You ready for Vegas already, aren't you?
I'm ready for Vegas already, but that's not here or there. I'm gonna zoom it back in. August 17th, Greensboro, Four Seasons Mall. The show starts at 2:30. The meet and greet starts at 12. Bring your ass and your family to the mall. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Yes. Listen. If you miss this event, we're gonna find you and we're gonna shame you. We're gonna walk around with a big ass tuba and just be playing the music while and singing shame the entire time, the whole day. We're gonna come to your job, okay, your workplace, and be like, "Hey, boss, shame this person.
Shame.
They did not come
so shame on you. Yeah, shame.
But
Shaming people.
They messaging us, asking us how did it go. You should have been there.
Your ass should have been there. You could have got some draws and watch some wrestling, eat some popcorn, and carried your ass home happy. You know what I'm saying?
You probably would have got so excited you would probably threw the drawers that you bought right into the ring. Okay,
absolutely.
Experience that experience. I ain't never had
man. Let's I just want to show y'all some of these matches that we got right here. Roosevelt, real quick, I just want you to talk about some of these matches, man. And what's your thoughts on them? One of the ones that we're super excited about is the main event. And I think I'm going to go to the main event first. It's going to be you versus Joe Black.
Yes. This is going to be it's not even going to be a match. This is going to be a fight. This is going to be something that they're going to talk about for years and years and years. This match isn't about, wins, losses. This ain't about pride. This is about infamy.
Infamy.
Yeah. Okay. This is about us being infamous in what we do on August 17th. Joe is a really good brother, but on that day, all that goes out the window. He's going to hit me hard, and I'm going to return the favor. And in fact, I'm going to even raise the bar on how hard he hit me and hit him even twice as harder. Just to make him hit me 3 times as harder. And we're going to keep going back and forth until somebody gives up, and it won't be me. Because y'all ain't never known me to give up for anything.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, man. Them just big fighting words. Yeah.
It's a big fight, brother. So I'm going to follow up with big fighting words to go right along with it.
Oh, man. Speaking of big fights, man, we got a big house fight. You know what I'm saying? Big house boss fight to find out who's the boss house of the bigs in North Carolina, man. Talk about these gentlemen right here.
Man, it's meat. Big meaty men slapping meat. That's what we
want. Big meaty men slapping meat.
Big meaty men slapping meat. We got Braden Marshall, we got DeAndre Jackson, we got Trayvon Ali. Man, listen, these guys, they big, they can hit hard, but they can move. They can move. You're gonna be surprised when you're like, oh wow, this guy hit a moonsault. Oh my gosh, he should not be that big and move that smooth.
Yeah, these guys are going to be going at it. One of our co-main event matches that we got going on is with some wrestling royalty right here. Go ahead and talk about this match.
Oh man, this one here is pretty special to me. We got CW and Brock Anderson versus BSC the Bruiser and Tommy Dreamer. Man, listen, this right here is going to be one to talk about for ages as well. It's got big implications for a lot of the time.
What was that word?
Big implications.
Okay, you said implications. You said something crazy. I just had to.
Look, don't be doing me when I'm doing me. Okay, let me do me the way I'm going to do me. But this match, having Tommy Dreamer part of this event is extremely big. I'm excited. It's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait to sit down and just chop it up with him. Got a chance to talk to him on the phone. I got a chance to talk to Tommy Dreamer on the phone, y'all. Do you understand how big that is? I got the man's phone number. No, you can't have it, so don't ask me, okay? Because I'm not giving it out. But I can talk to the man on the phone. I can say, hey, Tommy, how you doing? What you doing?
I was gonna ask you for his number, but I think I'll wait. But that's gonna be an absolutely great match. And then the ladies is putting on for the show, man. Shout out to the ladies.
Yes, the ladies are gonna get down with the get down. We got CeCe Young, Savannah Evans, and Amira Rose in the very first ever women's hyperdrive match, man. And this is going to be something special. Hyperdrive match is 3 rounds, 3-minute rounds, and you can win by knockout, pinfall, or submission. You cannot leave the ring, nor can you throw your opponent outside the ring. If you do, you forfeit the match. Now, how does that work in a triple threat? You got to be there just to see. Can't hear you if you got it on mute.
Yeah, I got excited. That first woo was, it was suspect. Anyway, that's going to be a great fight. Man, speaking of the Hyperdrive Championship, man, and I'm excited to see the Hyperdrive Women's Championship, but we also got the Men's Hyperdrive Championship on the line.
Yes, we got Maverick Vo versus Jamari Jice. This right here is going to be a fast-paced barn burner. We got Maverick Vo with his Taekwondo background. We got Jamari Jice with his greaser background, man. You guys don't want to miss that matchup to see who's going to walk out still or new Hyperdrive champion.
Absolutely. That's going to be a fast-paced, hard-hitting match, and I'm excited for it. Oh, man, I'm a fan of tag team wrestling. And I think we got one of the best tag team matches on our card right now. Go ahead and talk about this one.
Yeah, man. We got Pure Temptation versus XLG versus Brutality Inc. I've been in a ring with every last one of these individuals. Every person that's on this match, I've been in a ring with them one-on-one or in tag team competition. And, man, let me tell you, if you miss this, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me anymore. But the Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling Tag Team Championships are on the line as XLG are the tag team champions and hoping to walk out of Greensboro, North Carolina, still the MATW Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely. Man, one time for the youngins on the card, man, and we have some great up-and-coming talent, man. Talk about this Fatal 4-Way.
Absolutely. These like all of them like nephews to me, man. I've been in a ring with every last one of these guys. Golly, I've been in a ring with everybody else on this card. We got RJ Weaver versus St. Julius versus Chase Coleman versus Jack Tatum, man. It's going to be a fast-paced, high-flying match. If you ever watched the X Division in TNA, this is it. If you ever watched the Cruiserweight Classic, this is it. You don't want to miss out on that. Trust me. These boys will be moving like Dragon Ball Z. Yep, you're on mute again.
Absolutely, man. One of the matches that I'm super excited about, and we've been seeing some promos drop from it, and let me tell you, better get on it. Caprice Coleman, who is AEW's commentator for Ring of Honor right now, he is going to challenge Dante Smalley, power slap Dante Smalley, for the OIWA
Television Championship.
It's going to be an amazing fight. Both of these guys can go. They have similar styles. They both have the gift of gab, and I'm so excited to see this match.
Yeah, me too. When I was actually in Texas this past weekend, I was talking to Dante, and I said, man, remember, we sat around, we joked about it. I said, man, I'm excited and I'm invested in this match because I want to see you guys get busy. And I reminded him of the time that we went to Germany last year, and I went and had my match before him. And when I walked out and I got done my match, and still, I was the the SOAR World Heavyweight Champion. I left with my championship, and I got to the back. And Dante looked at me. He said, man, I sat there and watched your match. And I looked at the opponent and I said, yo, you sure you ready? Because we got to follow that. That's how I feel now. I know how he felt then now. Because I'm like, damn, I got to feel him. Me and Joe got to follow Caprice and Dante. But I ain't even worried about it because I know me and Joe can get busy. But this match right here, Caprice and Dante.
Well, listen, they had some words between them.
Nationally. That match needs to be televised nationally.
Yeah, it do. It really do. Both Dante and Caprice have some words towards each other. I'm gonna show you guys the latest promo videos that both of them put out. And it's juicy.
You be in the video shucking and jiving and rhyming and doing all the things, and I respect that. You're somebody I respected for a long time. Matter of fact, a lot of people have compared you and I for a long time throughout my career because you've been in it way longer than I have. But let's up the ante a little bit. You know, you won Dante Smiley? You get him. But now, it's going to be for my OIWA television championship. Iceman!
I'm telling you, real slick, bro. Try to slide a whole lot of stuff up in there. Shucking and jive, and that's cool, though, and all that stuff. Then you really hit it. I mean, I really feel disrespected, bro. I'm up there. I'm going to put the OIWA championship on the line against Caprice Coleman. See, that's what you're going to be thinking, bro. Like, for real. Like, you going to put OIWA in that situation? Think about that. Now, OIWA has attached Caprice Coleman fee onto that. They got to fly me over. They got to fly me back. They got to pay for my lodging. They got to pay for my transportation. They got to pay for my food and pay for my fee as well. You gonna put them in that situation? What's gonna happen if Caprice Coleman don't go down, son? What's gonna happen? You gonna put that in there? Mr. Apex? I'm the Apex. Who called you the Apex? Legit. Like who called you Apex for real? Ain't nobody call you that, bro. You name yourself that. Where I go, Caprice Coleman. He's ageless. Caprice Coleman. He ageless. My God, he looked the same way he did 20 years ago. He's ageless. It's a difference, bro. It's a whole nother level, man. You gonna put a company on the line like that, bro? Better think about what you're saying, man. I have a rookie body, I have a veteran mind, and a silver tongue. That's why they call me the ageless one. I'm gonna put the OIWF championship on the line. That's cool. I'll see you soon. Maulamania. Caprice Coleman don't go down. Shut up!
He did not have to put that last clip up there.
Oh, man.
He did not have to show the last clip of Dante Smiley competing in Power Slam, going to sleep. He ain't had to put that up there. I don't think that was necessary. Maybe it was. I don't know. But that fight, I don't know.
I got a question.
What's going to be match of the night, dog?
Could that be Dante's kryptonite at this junction of his career now? Could Caprice try to utilize that to either put Dante down and walk away the OIWA television champion, or, because we know how good and how crafty Caprice is, use that as a mind game tactic to get Dante off his game?
I don't know. You just gonna have to be there at the show to see. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're gonna have a link for everybody across the land to be able to watch, but you want to check that out in person. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to see a legendary match that's going to be, this is years in the making for these guys to go against each other, man. So I'm super excited. Shout out to Dante for coming through. Shout out to Caprice Coleman for showing us so much love. Shout out to Beer City Bruiser for being on the show and also being on the podcast. Shout out to Tommy Dreamer for taking time out of his schedule to come down here and wrestle and show us some love and, you know, kind of mentor the young folks that's coming up. We're trying to just put on for the city and provide some opportunities for some wrestlers, man. So shout out to everybody that's going to be on this show. It's going to be an amazing production. Shout out to Newborn Wrestling and Christian. You know, you guys have been supporting us. We've been supporting you guys since the very beginning. So it's a great partnership. So I'm excited to see this card. I'm excited to see this match.
And shout out to Firestar Pro Wrestling, LeBron Cozone.
Shout out to Firestar. Shout out to Mid Atlantic. Shout out to the OIWA. We have brought all of these major companies together for one show. Mm-hmm. I don't know. First of all, ain't no podcast doing that, period. I don't know any other promotions that's bringing other promotions together like we're doing right now.
Working together with no issues, no egos, no nothing. Everybody's like, whatever Roosevelt and Brian says is what's going to happen.
Oh no, they saying whatever Roosevelt said. Don't come to me. You come to him. That's he said. I don't want nobody coming to me complaining about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. Ain't nobody gonna complain to me about nothing.
Yeah. They come complaining and gonna leave out with missing some teeth. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, man. So we just excited about this show, man. So whenever you get a chance, man, just go check it out. Mall Mania, August the 17th. It's going to be an amazing show. Make sure you get your VIP tickets now. It's going to be great. Here's a little flyer for it. We're going to have some wrestling, live pro wrestling, 2K tournament, meet and greet, live DJ. It's going to be a hootenanny of an event. When the last time you heard that word? A hootenanny. It's going to be a hoot.
Yeah, a long time.
It's going to be a hoot.
I don't know why, but you brought it back.
Absolutely. All right, so we know why y'all here. We got to go over this week's festivities of wrestling, and golly gee willikers, we got a lot to talk about.
Yes,
got a lot to talk about. Go ahead, Roosevelt. Matter of fact, one of the first things that I want to talk about is
wait. Before we even get started, you're not even going to do your thing.
Oh,
I haven't done it in so long. You almost forgot. It's your favorite.
Well,
thing.
Beautiful people. It has been a while. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful people. This weekend we had SummerSlam. So in the comment boxes, and if you're listening, or send us a message. But we're going to go over the grades for this year's SummerSlam. Prepare yourself. We going back to school.
Excuse me, class. Class. Shut up!
Wow!
All right. So, SummerSlam. First 2-night SummerSlam happened in New York, New Jersey area. The event was huge. I think they had over like 50,000 people, plus 60,000 plus people in the event space. The stars came out. I mean, it was, the who's who of celebrities was there in the crowd. If this is the crazy part, we talked about this before, but hip hop loves wrestling.
Yes,
and all of these wrestlers have been coming out to the. I don't care whoever you listen to. I don't care who you listen to. They all have been to a WWE or AEW event. Mm-hmm. Because wrestling is socially acceptable now. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be a wrestling fan. It's okay to let your wrestling freak flag fly. It's okay to do like cosplay and stuff like that. It's okay to openly talk about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And so this is, I would consider to be one of the golden ages of wrestling, because it is, you have so much access to wrestling content, more than we have ever had before. People are paying more money to see live events more than ever before. There are stars, not even in WWE and AEW, but on the independent scene, that is making a splash and turning into celebrities themselves in their territories and in their travels. Roosevelt is one of those guys who is well known and well respected on the independent circuits. You know what I'm saying? So wrestling is at an all-time high. Cardi B was the host of this year's SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So that goes to show you that what I'm saying is not false at all. So if you're not into wrestling, just go and check out an episode and see what the hoopla is about. Now, Roosevelt, I have to get your grade on this year's SummerSlam. So what grade would you give SummerSlam? We're going from A to F.
Well, before I give my grade, I would like to be able to introduce another part of the best damn crew, the villain of the best damn wrestling podcast, LP. What up, LPZ?
What's going on, man? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. You gonna come on camera? Or you gonna put a picture up or something? I don't want to look at a blank ball head.
I'm in the middle of something. I don't even know how to put a picture up. I didn't know you could do that shit. I'm gonna have to figure that out while I'm talking.
Well, if he comes to work, he might be able to know how to do a couple things.
I am at work. That's why I'm trying to do both at the same time.
So SummerSlam night 1. Let's run through that really quick and give a grade on that one. So SummerSlam night 1, I would have to say it was a C. They didn't really pull out the big things for me in terms of night 1. There was a couple matches that did very well, but it was kind of like, you know what? I watched it.
Yeah.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? I watched it. That was it. And I gave it a high C only because of a couple of things that happened that no one was expecting at all. And we'll get to that later. But night 1 would be a C for me.
All right. LPZ, what would you give night 1 of SummerSlam?
Probably a D plus.
Woo! Tough critics.
I gotta give it that because we all know it's 3 main pay-per-views: SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania. This felt like a fast lane. Like this just what's the 4th one?
Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, okay, Survivor Series. So, but this didn't feel like SummerSlam, and then this is the first time y'all want to make it a 2-night, and I just really felt like they didn't. I don't think they did nothing to impress nobody except for they had one shocking moment on each night, and the rest of it was really not even that much to talk about.
Yeah, I think I gotta agree with you, fellas, man. I think the first night was about a C. I caught myself kind of drifting in a lot of these matches. It was hard for them to keep my interest. You know what I'm saying? To the point that I'm trying to remember night 1 fondly of like matches that really stood out on the top of my head, and I can't really think. I can't really think of one that's up for the Gunther and CM Punk fight. The only reason why I even liked that fight was because of the end of the match. You know what I'm saying? When they were wrestling, I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if the chemistry wasn't.
It definitely chemistry.
I don't know what it just seemed. It just seemed like it was off, and I really don't. I was sitting there staring at TV, but I wasn't watching it for some reason. So until that cash in, and I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, I think that cash in definitely saved night 1. Yeah. Go over the matches real quick.
So we had an opening match was Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. This match did have a lot of hard-hitting spots. But I don't know what they're gonna do for now from there. You know, you had Roman Reigns and Jey Uso beat Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. What happens now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where they go from there. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso is on Raw, so they're not even involved in the bloodline anymore in any capacity. And you got Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed that's aligned with Seth Rollins, and then they lost. So where do they go from there? The biggest thing of the Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker thing is Bronson Reed becoming the tribal thief and keep stealing that man's sneakers, man.
Let's talk about it. First of all, I don't know, fans, I don't know where you all are from. But I think that me, LP, and Roosevelt are from areas where if somebody violates you and steals your sneakers, not once, but twice, somebody got to die. Somebody get beat up, you got to get it back in blood. I have never seen anybody get their shoes taken. Like, have you ever seen somebody get beat up and somebody get their shoes taken?
Right.
That is like the ultimate disrespect. And especially you got some fresh J's on, they won't even his size. Roman wears size 16. They won't even his size.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the fact that this man beat Roman Reigns up and violated him by taking his sneakers, not once, but twice. Yeah. Roman, you got to get it back in blood. You can't show your face as the tribal chief. You keep getting your damn shoes took.
Let me break it down for those who don't understand. When you live in a certain area, I grew up in Brooklyn, in Brownsville, which is very, very project. Okay, it's a real projects. It's not even a hood. Hood is like, you know, you got a couple of houses. We got apartment buildings. Okay, we had to walk over a little. There's some things going on in our neighborhood, in my projects, that you just don't want to be involved with. But when you get your shoes taken from you, first of all, the person that took the shoes was watching. They wanted those for a while. They was like, yo, I'm gonna get them sneakers. And they came and asked me about them at one point in time. I feel like Bronson Reed was like, hey man, where'd you get those sneakers from? Oh, I got them from,
These are
my day. Oh, my mama get them for me. You know what I'm saying? This is my school shoes. Okay, what size are them? They're about like a 10. No, they're my size.
They my size now.
No, they my size. Yeah, all right. And then when they saw you by yourself, boom, and then they took your shoes. Now, here's a bigger thing. In certain areas of wherever you may have grown up at, when they take your shoes and they feel like they don't want them or they can't fit them, they take them and they throw them over the power line. Bronson Reed is wearing these shoes around his neck as if he is a walking power line, just to give you a reminder that he did that. Look at me. I did this to you. Y'all remember that scene? I can't even tell you what movie it was, but look at me. I did this to you.
I'm the captain now.
You know what I'm saying? When Mr. Biggs got R. Kelly beat up in that one music video and he dropped him off in the desert, he said, you look at me. I did this to you. That's what Bronson Reed been doing. Let Roman Reigns know I did this. If you want them, come get them. These are my Sula Falas.
It's my Sula Falas. Hey, the Sula Falas. Yeah. I feel like the only way that Roman Reigns can redeem himself if they have a sneakers on a power line match. No. They should have a sneakers on a power line match. They should have a line going from suspended over the ring from post to post, and a pair of Roman Reigns sneakers, and they got ladders all around, and you win the match by snatching the shoes. I feel like that's the only way that the tribal chief can even show face again. That ain't no match. Can't nobody knock you out and take your shoes twice, and you walk around like everything's sweet.
They need a Raw Underground fight on a pay-per-view. They need Roman Reigns to show up at Bronson Reed's house and beat his ass in front of his family. That's what Roman Reigns need to do.
Yeah, that's the extent that we're going. Oh man, LP, you ever had somebody beat you up and take your shoes?
Nah, man, that was I thought that shit was pretty funny. But the thing is, Roman didn't do nothing about it. Like, he didn't do nothing about it, and they happened to him again. So it's like, it's like they burying Roman a little bit. Like, I don't know. Imagine if Stone Cold, if something like that happened to Stone Cold, he would have been beating the shit out of whoever that was for the next 3 weeks. It wouldn't have been no one time. He would have been digging in them dudes' paws for the next 3 weeks. So that's what, like, one thing I need them to do, man. They got is Roman gonna get his face back, or they just gonna move on? Like, what are they really gonna do?
You can't be black, Samoan, Mexican, nothing colored, and have somebody beat you up and take your shoes, and they walk around like everything good the next week. That's one of them situations. Every time you see me, we got to fight. Mm-hmm. Every time you see me, we got to. Not only did you beat me up and embarrass me on TV, but you took my shoes off my feet,
bro.
And
I got
put them around your neck.
You got to do that long, lonely ass walk barefoot.
Barefoot. I ain't even think about that. Either barefoot or socks. And I know one of them socks probably had a hole in them. Bro, you can't show face after you got beat up twice in your shoes. Now, if he do it a third time, bro, Roman got to get it back in blood. I don't care what nobody say. These is hood rules.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it is in where is he from? Austria? Not Austria.
Australia.
Not he ain't from Australia, is he?
Bron Breakker? I mean Bronson Reed?
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, they call him the Aussie, whatever for a reason. Aussie is Australia.
He either from New England. Okay. He might either from New Zealand or from Australia. He might be from Australia. I don't know, maybe, but I don't know how it is in Australia. But here in America, you beat me up and take my shoes. You got to fight me every time you see me. You're gonna fight me in catering. You're gonna fight me in the bathroom. You're gonna fight me in the back room. You're gonna fight me in gorilla. You're gonna fight me outside in front of the fans. You're gonna fight me in the stands with the fans. You're gonna fight me in the parking lot. I'm gonna find you somewhere while you working out and beat your ass in the gym. You can't just beat me up and take my shoes and you got to come to work and not see me. Boy, no. No. Yeah, Roman got to get his face back. And I love my tribal chief. Y'all know I love my tribal chief. But you can't, bro. It's hard to follow somebody that get beat up and they get their shoes taken from them. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Exactly.
Come on. What we doing here? But that match, I don't even think I really paid attention too much to it. I saw the dive that Roman did over the ropes. That was cool. Bron Breakker has the best spear in the business right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people doing spears. But he got the best spear in the business right now. Ain't nobody touching. His spear is almost, it reminds me of like Edge's spear and Goldberg's spear at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I take Goldberg back. It reminds me of Edge's spear and Rhino's gore. Both of those, like that's how that spear reminds me of, man. So right now he got the best spear in the business. You're right. Where does this storyline lead between Roman and Jay? And then they ain't even got a name, but Roman and Jay, and then Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. I don't know where it's gonna go from here. But Roman, you got to do something, bro. Cause you can't have this dude. You can't walk on TV with New Jay. Like I guarantee you, Roman Reigns gonna come in some FUBUs or some conies, or like he gonna some flip flops. He gonna have some American Eagle slides on. He gonna come a little different next time.
And one bigger little detail. These are custom made Roman Reigns shoes. Okay, these ain't no Nikes that you can go to Foot Locker and be like, yo, let me get them. These are custom made Roman Reigns shoes. Okay, the man's name is on his shoes. It's designed for him. You came and took them and walked away and was like, what are you gonna do about it? So that's my question, Roman. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?
Now, what I will say is the fact that Bronson Reed has done this, it added another edge to Bronson Reed's character, where he's not only dangerous, but he's diabolical by taking somebody's shoes. Now, if he continues this trend and fights people and take their boots and take their shoes, oh my God, that is a character that you want to watch on TV just to see who he gonna beat up, lay out, and take their shoes.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a wrestler, I absolutely would do that. I would beat somebody up and then take their shoes and then tell you got to come to see me again to get them. Now, a lot of people are going to get their shoes back and take that. But the fact that he's doing this adds another layer to his character. And I know we were trying to figure out where Bronson Reed fits in this group and where he's going to go. But I think that he found his little nugget of stardom, his little gleam of light within this group that shines, and that was by taking Roman Reigns' shoes. So whoever the writers were for that, brilliant. I think that was great, and I want to see who else shoes he gonna beat up and take their shoes. I'm excited to see that. What other matches that we had on that card? for night one.
The match following that was Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair against Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Yeah.
That match was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. I like that the fact that Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss won the titles. They have this interesting dynamic going on where they're friends and not friends, but they're frenemies because they've known each other for years. And the fact that they are number one, when they came back, they were in the place of limbo, both of them, of where do I fit, what storylines are going on, where can I make the most impact. They had the Evolution event, which I think was great. And then Charlotte was getting a chance of, thank you, Charlotte, you deserve it, all that stuff. And it kind of made her feel good because I know that she felt lost in the whole scheme of things because she wasn't fighting for a title at the time. She didn't have no storylines going on. She just came off a loss to Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. So she was kind of floating in that abyss of where do I go from here? And so her and Alexa Bliss, they look good together. I think that they can have a really great dynamic. And they are a formidable tag team in the tag team division. I hope that they are able to elevate the belts. I hope that they are able to put it into a place where the tag titles, the women's tag titles, is the main event. I would love to see them elevate the belt like that. I absolutely think that they could, and I absolutely think that they can elevate the talent on both Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Did I care about the match? It was okay. It wasn't really nothing to speak about. LP, did you care about this match? Tag team women's championship?
No.
The villain has spoken. So that's there. What was the next match on that card?
So the next match was Sami Zayn against Karrion Kross, with Sami Zayn beating Karrion Kross. Another.
I like how Karrion Kross, the fans are getting behind him. First of all, I was never a Karrion Kross fan. I did not like Karrion Kross in NXT. I didn't like Karrion Kross when they had him come as a gladiator onto main roster. I didn't like Karrion Kross when he had the group, the Final Testament. They were doing nothing. And they were trying to put Kross over, but the fans were not attaching to it. But then when he was able to show his other side, his acting side, his funny side, all of these other sides that not a lot of people knew that he had, it brought some depth to his character to where the fans started gravitating towards Karrion Kross and they started chanting, "We want Kross, we want Kross." And it started from a promo that he had. Promos, people underestimate promos. Promos can really get you over, especially in the wrestling world, if you cut the right one. You know what I'm saying? And so that promo that Karrion Kross cut opened up the gates for him to be able to be himself and to actually be a menace. Now, would the WWE use him the right way? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. But I like Karrion Kross's character now. And I've never liked Karrion Kross. So I do want to see what they do with him. Go ahead, Pete.
I want to call out the fans. Get the fuck out of here with this. We want Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is a jobber. Stop it. All of us. Karrion Kross. I used to see people get fired all the time. And Karrion Kross is one of them guys you like, how the hell he still got a job? They have given Karrion Kross chance after chance. He had a thing with Rey Mysterio. He had all these chances and he could not get over. He does wrong promo and now all of a sudden the fans talking about we want Kross. He's not that good in the ring. He's just okay. What is his finishing move? I don't even know his fucking finishing move. Like
it's like a reverse F5.
Yeah, so I just hate when the fans try to like they know they don't want Karrion Kross. Like y'all should have been pushing Elias when Elias was there. Like that was somebody who really should have been pushed, or push Montez forward, or push these people who are not really doing nothing. Karrion Kross has had plenty of time to get the fans over. And if they were to let Karrion Kross, let's say they want to push Karrion Kross, you think he can be fighting for the belt and become a champion? He's just like Cesaro. Like they were pushing Cesaro so much. The fans all of a sudden wanted Cesaro. It's like Shut the fuck up, fans. Y'all do not want no damn Karrion Kross. This guy needs to get fired. His contract is about to be up, so now everybody's talking about his contract about to be up. Is he gonna go to AEW, or what he's gonna do? Blah blah blah. He's a mid Carter. He's not that guy. So stop it.
Yeah, I can agree with you that they gave Karrion Kross every opportunity under the sun, other than like a major title match. I mean, they put his wife with him. They put him in a group. They gave him a major push. He was cruiserweight champion at one point, which made no sense to me. And then they retired the belt after he left. I still remember that epic face-off that he had with Adam Cole. Well, Adam Cole was like, "Hey man, they gave you all these tools to be successful and be cool. You know what I got to do? I got to just show up in this ring, and that's it." You know what I'm saying? So he cooked them with their promo. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing, but they have given Karrion Kross a lot of leeway as far as being on the product and giving him opportunities after opportunities. Some opportunities that a lot of wrestlers who are mainstays on the product who have been outperforming a lot of other wrestlers haven't even given.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, we don't, like I say, I like this Karrion Kross. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I'm not a huge fan of him in ring. Maybe he got a. I think that him and LA Knight is in the same boat for me, where they've been given a lot of opportunities. They have some pop behind them. Obviously, LA Knight is a lot more popular than Karrion Kross, but once LA Knight get in the ring, I turn off. I don't know. I don't like watching him wrestle. And you remember when he first started, I was a huge LA Knight fan. And then every time I just watched him wrestle in the ring, it's like I was not interested. I don't know what it is about it. It's just I wasn't interested in. But we'll see what they do with Karrion Kross. Hopefully, they let him explore a little bit more and before they decide to make a change. Which I think that he has a place on the main roster. He just got to find it. All right, Roosevelt, what other matches we have on the card?
All right, the next match following that is the WWE Women's Championship match against between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. Yep. Next.
LP, what you think about that match? Pete, what you think? How you think Jade did, LP?
Seeing her ass to NXT.
I've been saying that from the start. From when she first started training, I wanted to see her come up to NXT. I think that she did get put in the limelight a little fast, but at the same time, she was so dominant, and AEW built her to be this monster that when she got in the ring and you clearly found holes in her game, it was hard to kind of get behind Jade as a wrestler in the powerhouse. And I think she is starting to come into her own. She had a major opportunity. She's been having some great feuds with Naomi. Arguably, the feud between Jade and Naomi pushed Naomi into the stardom that she is in now. Arguably. But I want to see Jade do more. I absolutely think that Jade should go down to NXT and run shop through NXT, become NXT Women's Champion, get some development, get some more training, and then come back to main roster, an absolute animal.
Well, only issue with that is if she go to NXT, she got too much competition.
She do got a lot of competition, but she need that though, because she been having these cookie cutter matches with everybody else on main roster. But if she get down there and start getting busy with Miss Jada, or she start getting busy with Last Legend, or she start getting busy with who's champion now?
Kalani Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
Soul Luca.
Yep.
Man, yeah.
Imagine if she went there when she first got here. by now she'll probably be ready to come to the main roster. Like if she went to NXT, when she first got here, but like I understand why they didn't send her to NXT because they was believing the hype, but you could tell she wasn't ready for the main roster like wrestling. She got the look. She don't got no mic skills. She needs a manager. Like I would love to see. I've never seen Paul Heyman with a female. I want to see some shit. Like I want to see a manager. Like when's the last time a male manager? Shit, I can't even really think. A male manager like took a female. Like some of these females need a male mouthpiece manager, and she will be so. And it ain't got to be Paul Heyman. It just got to be somebody like like an MVP if he was there or something like that. She needs
other than Paul Heyman. Think about it. Other than Paul Heyman, there are no other managers on main roster.
Yeah, bring it back. They need to bring it. They need to bring it back. Bring back. Like I didn't like what they was doing when they brought JBL with what was his name? Happy Corbin or whatever. I didn't feel like that was a good fit. But some of these old wrestlers, instead of them trying to wrestle, just like MVP, he still could wrestle, but he not trying to wrestle no more. He's a great manager. Like bring back maybe a legend and put with her. I don't know what legend it could be, but
who do you think that they can put with Jade that would elevate Jade? And it can be any manager from the past, any manager in WWF, any manager in WCW, or any current manager now. Who do you think, other than Paul Heyman, that would be a great manager for Jade? And I'm talking about fantasy booking.
Oh, that was my pick, Paul Heyman. But other than that, for Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah, I literally was about to say that. Like, I mean, you wouldn't even typically want to see Bobby Brain with nobody black, but Bobby, yeah, you want to talk about, you want to pull it out like all. I would say Bobby the Brain Heenan, or I'll say MVP. I really think MVP could have elevated her. Like he really was elevating almost or whatever his damn name is. But like they kind of they fumbled the ball on that. But yeah, I think yeah, I'm about to say Ted Long. I'm about to say Ted Long.
Ted Long would be a great manager for Jade. Mm-hmm. He could bring back the 10-minute white boy challenge, the white boy that he was doing with what was his name? Mac. I don't know. He had this black, I don't even remember his name. He had this black dude.
It was Anthony Mack, because he was the guy who was married to Jazz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hell, bring Jazz, because people might not forget, Jazz didn't cut a lot of promos, but she wasn't bad cutting promos. A female like Jazz who used to be dominant like that, she could be, you know what I'm saying, something like that might could work. But they don't look at shit like that. Like, yeah, Jay don't have no good mic. She don't have no mic skill. Like I said, she's fine, but that's only gonna get you so far, sweetie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's gonna be a good pick for too.
Who that?
Jacqueline.
Yeah, like somebody. Yeah, bring somebody back like that from the past and see what they can do. But they're not gonna do that, because I don't know if it's her or them or whatever. But I think people are scared to talk about what they need to do, and she just not it by herself. Yeah. They put her with Bianca. You know, her what Bianca did help her out some. But but it
helped her out a lot. Bianca was handling all the manpower. She was doing everything. And if you don't know the wrestling world, and if you don't watch the matches, you couldn't really tell. You would think that they were just tag team champions. But Bianca was doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Bianca was doing a lot of the empowering. Bianca was a huge part in that storyline between Jade and Naomi. So really, the credit should go to Bianca for really pushing that feud and pushing that whole storyline forward, and even getting Jade prepared for the match that she just had at SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely believe that Bianca had a hand in that. Now, obviously, Jade can say, "Hey, I worked hard. I got myself here." Yeah, I mean, you did, but at the same time, I think that Jade Cargill will be better in NXT for a couple of months, wrestle the girls down there, perform at a high level in training for at the center. What do you call it? The performance center. Yeah. And then come back and just like straight demolish everybody. I would give her 6 months on NXT to have her elevate, train, push the brand forward. I think that if she was the champion, then a lot more eyeballs would be on NXT. And then bring her main roster maybe at Royal Rumble, right in time for Mania, leading up to Mania. So
I think that's what they're doing with Nia Jax right now because she's down at NXT.
yeah, but Nia Jax it's the one. Like Nia can really push, intimidate. I think that Jade should be in the position that Nia is. Nia is absolutely dominant. Nia should still be on main roster fighting. I like her going down to NXT. It gives the girls something to aspire to, and Nia is a real threat. Not no play theory. Nia is legit a real threat. So I think that they should have put Jade in that spot instead of Nia Jax. But maybe they didn't have anything for Nia to do, so that's probably why they put her in that position. But I want to see Jade elevated. It's just only a matter of time before she really gets going with everything. All right, what was next match on that card?
Next match was a celebrity stunt. I'm just going to put it simple and plain. It was a celebrity stunt. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. That was a celebrity stunt. It was a viral moment. It was a bunch of spots just to get some a large number of views on certain spots, and that was it.
I appreciated Jelly Roll's appearance. I appreciate him getting in that ring. I appreciate him bringing non-traditional wrestling fans to see what Jelly Roll had going on. But I'm gonna say it, and maybe I'm in the minority. I thought that match was god awful. I hated everything about it, and I appreciate Jelly Roll for getting in the ring. I mean, he did the best he could do. He put emotion into it. I like the acting that he brought to the match, but that match was god awful, and it's hard to fight. It was hard to watch, and then that Logan Paul was doing everything with Jelly to make him look good, and so yeah, we can move on. But that frog splash, the double smash frog splash that Logan Paul did to Jelly Roll, I mean, obviously it made a lot of media outlets and been doing a lot of stuff. But just in general, I could have done without that match.
Yeah. So moving on. The World Heavyweight Championship match, CM Punk versus Gunther. And we spoke about that briefly earlier. They just didn't mesh. They didn't mesh. I don't like it was moments where you could tell that Gunther was just, I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? Like even down to his power bombs. His power bombs were so weak. I've never seen him do a power bomb.
He lays him down so softly. Like he's like he put him on the
because when he did it the first time, I was like, oh, maybe that wasn't the spot. Maybe they wasn't supposed to do that. And he wanted to protect him. And then he did it again. I said, oh, CM Punk don't want to take those. That's what that is. He don't want to take them power bombs.
No, he does not. Nobody want to take no power bomb. Nobody. I don't know nobody like
don't go. Simple as that. If you don't want to take it, say, hey, is there something else we can do? Do it all the time. I got a match with Billy Gunn. Found out after the fact he don't like chops. Man could have said, listen, I don't like chops, so let's not do them. We found something else to do. If you don't want to take a power bomb, then just say, listen, man, let's do something different. I don't want to take a power bomb. But to do it and for it to look like, no. It turned me off the moment I saw the first one. I was like, I'm just gonna finish watching it for the sake of watching it. It's already on. I've already been watching it for this long. Might as well finish watching the rest of it.
Yeah, it was a little rough to watch, and like I told you, I don't remember anything from that match at all. The only thing that I do remember is the end, and my jaw was on the floor, and I should have recorded my reaction because apparently WWE is using everybody reaction nowadays that are streamers and podcasters and YouTubers. Seth freaking Rollins came down like Willy Wonka with the cane, and then I was like, "Whole snap!" And I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's just here to remind him that, hey, I'm champion. I see you got. I'm here. You're champion. I see you got the belt. I'm gonna be on your ass until I get better. But no, he did the whole walking back, throwing the crutches to the side. I'm like, oh my God, no, he is not. Started taking off the brace. I say, oh my God, no, he is not. He started walking to the ring. I say, oh my God, no, he is not. He hit CM Punk with the briefcase, knocked him down, started beating the living hell out of this man with a briefcase and cashing in. I said, no, he is not. And he did. Cashed it in. Stomp. 1, 2, 3. Your new champion, Seth freaking Rollins. I love to see it. I think that Seth Rollins will be known as the architect of pure destruction because he has he has lied, cheated, and stole his way back into the WWE main event picture, and he is now the WWE champion. Seth freaking Rollins, man, I'm happy to see it. I'm happy that Seth really wasn't injured. I was kind of dreading that he had got injured during that match with LA Knight. And I think he kind of dragged everybody along for the ride, but it was a hell of a story. Everybody fooled everybody. LP, what did you think about Seth Rollins cashing in the Money in the Bank on CM Punk?
I mean, it definitely was the best moment of the night. And just like you said, no matter what nobody says, everybody want to say, I knew it. No, didn't nobody know it. Like nobody had it on their bingo cards at all that Seth Rollins was going to cash in. And I think that Seth Rollins will probably go down as the greatest casher in because every time he cashes, I think he will be number one and Edge probably be number two because I think Edge has some good cash ins too. But Seth Rollins is definitely the king of cashing in. I still don't see the purpose of him faking it and all that, but it reminded me. I don't know if you guys remember. It was one time when Shawn Michaels was front, like he was hurt, and he had like his leg was supposed to be hurt, and he went on a whole long time about faking his leg injury, and he ended up like, of course, not being hurt. But it reminded me of that. And with kayfabe pretty much dying most of the time, it's good to see. And I think that WWE is gonna have to start doing more stuff like that because now everything is on the dirt sheets. Everything is everything is already released. Everybody know what's gonna happen. So I think they got to work harder on stuff like that. So it definitely was the out of both nights. I still got it at my number one moment on both nights.
Yeah, that was a huge moment. The fact that CM Punk finally won, and then as soon as his music hit, you saw all of the life drained from his face. it was like, man, it's like you got in trouble at school, and you sitting there playing, and then you hear the car door, and it's your daddy, and he about to come in the house, and it's like, damn. I got to face the music. I got to just go ahead and ground me. Don't. But listen, I thought that was a great moment. That was definitely one of the top moments of the year. I honestly can say I was absolutely shocked by Seth Rollins cashing in. Let's go ahead and go to night two. Night two was a great. It was a great show for night two. I enjoyed a lot of the matches more than I did night one. Let's go over these matches, Roosevelt.
Yep. Let me run down all the matches and we can come back to them. So opening match was Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. The second match following that was the WWE Tag Team Title 6-pack TLC match with the YS6, Street Profits, Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, Fraxium, and Andrade and Ray Phoenix. Third match behind that was the Women's Intercontinental Championship. No disqualification match between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. Then following that was the United States Championship match. The cage match between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Then we had the Intercontinental Championship match between Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. And then we ended the night with the undisputed WWE Championship street fight between Cody Rhodes and a babyface John Cena.
I thought that all the matches for night 2 were great matches.
Yeah.
It was a lot better than night 1. Like I said, I found night 1 a lot of distractions, and I couldn't really get into a lot of the matches. But night 2, the match between the women, Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley, tore the house down.
Naomi was so dominant in that match. It was crazy.
Dominant. Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that she can really go. I think a lot of people forget that she is a top talent. A lot of people forget who she was trained by. A lot of people forget that she is by blood in the bloodline. Well, not by blood, but by marriage inside the bloodline. Naomi is probably she probably will go down as one of the greatest women's champions, especially if she has a great run. Because she's about 2-3 times. This is her third time, right?
Yeah, third
time winning a women's championship belt. With WWE, 2 times with SmackDown women's title, and then 1 time with the Raw women's title. So she's a 3-time women's champion, 1-time tag team champion. I mean, she has a decorated career already, and she's been in the business for some time. She put on an absolutely great match, and her promos as of late have been chef's kiss. Her promos as of late have been funny with her mispronouncing Laura Valkyria, Stephanie Valkyria. She been calling her Stephanie Velcro and Stephanie Valkyria. She been messing up her name so bad. But just the fan reaction that Naomi is getting, the push that Naomi is getting, the creativity that she has. Because I knew when she moved over to that whole caution character, I'm like, how much diversity can she really put in her characters? But her outfits are different every week. And the fans are gravitating towards her. And this is some of the best heel work that I've seen from her in a very, very, very long time. So shout out to Naomi. She absolutely did a great job during that match. LP, did you like that match?
Oh yeah, I like that. And I recently found out that was her dad that played her out there. He used to be in, I think, Kool and the Gang or something like that.
He played for a lot of different bands. Kool and the Gang being one of them, and a couple of other ones. And I thought that first of all, that was a great moment for her to come out and to be able to give her father that platform. Her father has been performing pretty much everywhere with everybody. And so he has a career, a legendary career himself. But for him to come out and play his daughter out, and for them to have that moment, that jam session together, where he was able to celebrate his daughter and she was able to celebrate her dad, and then them announcing that, hey, that's her father that's playing her to the ring. I haven't seen too many moments where I got legit, was into it, choked up. It was a great moment, and I would love to see more stuff like that. So shout out to Naomi and her dad for that whole moment that they were able to share with the fans, man. So that was a great opportunity for her to showcase her father and his talents and his legendary career as a player. You know what I'm saying? Music player.
They gotta get back to the entrances. Like, this was SummerSlam. That was probably the only entrance that really stood out. Like, even Mania didn't have a lot of good entrances no more. You take away the pyro, like most of these guys just now, they just walk out, and then that's it. Like, they got to get back to the glitz and the glamour of the showmanship of what wrestling is, man. Like, think about it. Who else had a good entrance? Like, she did that. She just really,
Cody,
even I think Rhea had a great entrance too. She
And
started
Cody
off the
Rhodes.
show. Cody Rhodes had all the pyro, all the pyro. I think the
I think,
Motor City Machine Guns had a good one because they got all the damn pyro. Huh?
I think, to my understanding, I think the talent pays for the pyro.
Do they?
Yes, I think if you want it, you have to pay for it.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Don't even.
As far as I can remember,
I don't think that Ray and Penta is paying 25% of their check to have the pyro up and running because they have both been given pyro, and that's a lot of people that I've seen where I absolutely wanted them to have pyro and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the prerequisites for having pyro is, but I think that a lot of people have too much damn pyro. Cody got too much damn pyro. Penta got too much pyro. Ray Phoenix got way too much pyro. Get some of that pyro. At least I'll be mad as hell if Ray Phoenix got 3-4 pyros. I can't even get one. I can't get no smoke. I can't get no smoke.
Yeah, even I remember going to Raw and I had these seats that was like near the side, and Booker T came out. This is when Booker T had you felt that heat from way where I was at. Like moments like that you remember. Even when Goldberg didn't have pyro, Goldberg had a little pyro, but them sparks. That was the main thing that you remember. You know what I'm saying? Like bring back entrances, man. It didn't even got to be pyro. It could just be. I don't know what it could be. Rey Mysterio just jump out of the floor. I mean, the Brood used to just come up with the little fire around it. You know what I'm saying? Like they I think WWE really is losing themselves when it comes to what made us love wrestling is not what's going on now. Like these fans nowadays don't have no idea, and it make us sound like the old men. Oh, I remember when they had this and that. But it's because these new fans, they don't have no idea what storylines were, or how you supposed to react. How Cody Rhodes just looks like an idiot to me by the stuff that he allows people to do to him, and he still be looking. I just knew John Cena was gonna get him again. Like he deserved that shit because he's stupid. So yeah, they got to get.
Well, real quick, just to touch on the entrances, the ones that really had entrances during SummerSlam, especially for night 2, was Naomi, Rhea Ripley. The Wyatt Six would always have some type of entrance. And AJ Styles came out with the homage to Eddie Guerrero. That was and Cody Rhodes' entrance. His music started with his father giving a quote that he gave to his brother Dustin Rhodes. That was when he was preparing for a match years and years and years and decades ago. But AJ Styles.
Listen, bro, I lost my mind when he came out in that low rider. I was like, yo, look at that beautiful car. I was free. I'm not even part of the low rider culture. I appreciate cars for what it was. But man, when he came out in that thing, I was like, yo, look at that beauty. And I don't know if that was his son beside him. I think it was his son.
Was his son.
Yeah, so that was a great moment too.
Did you catch the full package of that? Did you guys catch the full package? I don't think you guys caught it. So the full package of that was the same wrestling gear that Rey Mysterio wore when he fought against Eddie Guerrero. It was the same situation where they was fighting over the custody for Dominic. AJ Styles came out in the same styled car as Eddie Guerrero came out in, or Rey Mysterio came out in. And AJ Styles had his son riding with him like Rey Mysterio did. And at the time, Dominic had blonde hair. AJ Styles' son had blonde hair. It was so many things in that little package. It was like, if you don't see all of this right now and how he's trying to play this mind game on Dominic, I don't. And I want to punch Dominic in the face. I want to punch him in the face because he didn't really sell it like he should have. Like he could have really sold the fact that that is like a blast from the past for me. Like this whole thing was what I went through. Like he could have really sold that, and he didn't. And they didn't even bring it up at Monday Night Raw, which was another ball drop because you could get so much mileage out of that to say, yo, this dude really tried to get in my head with all this that he did. And no, I digress.
Yeah, I think the match was okay. But the entrance and the symbolism and the storytelling, the full circle moments, I thought that was what made that match great. And you know, I want to see more between Dominic and AJ. I want to see AJ get another belt before he leaves WWE or decide to retire. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. All right, moving on.
Let's talk about the tag team six-pack challenge, the TLC match.
Phenomenal. Probably one of the best
hits on that one.
One of the best ladder matches that I've seen. One of the best. One of the better ones. I ain't gonna say one of the best. One of the better ones. I think they hit on all cylinders. I think that everybody laid it on the line. It was some great moments and also some nostalgia moments, you know what I'm saying? Where the Dudley Boys were given a nod, Edge and Christian were given a nod, the Hardy Boys were given a nod during that match. And then obviously the Wyatt Six came out on top. LP Wyatt Six.
Say that one time. You froze up a little bit.
The Wyatt Six? Are you mad at the Wyatt Six taking the championship belts?
There ain't nobody except for the Wyatt Six parents that wanted the Wyatt Six to win that match. Nobody gives a damn about the Wyatt Six. Can we please? Can this shit go somewhere? Like why? Like I'm so sick of the Wyatt Six. They didn't deserve that. They don't deserve to be champions. They just need to. They tried this thing. You gave it a shot. It's time to give it up, bro. Bo Dallas, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. So yeah,
that match. There are reports of Angelo Dawkins ended up with an injury. Where him and Ray Phoenix did or maybe it was Axiom. They did the Spanish Fly, and as they were going through the table, Dawkins' leg around his calf muscle was slammed on top of the barricade, and you could see the despair in his face. Like he was like, "Oh, damn it! I feel it, and I know it's bad. I know it's bad." And in fact, you didn't even see him get up again. I think Candice LeRae may have gotten an injury. She took a really, really heavy spill through that daggone ladder. And
listen, the fact that she took that big spill off the top of the ladder for her husband and her husband's best friend, and her husband looked at her ass and kept on wrestling. Here you go and help her. He didn't say, "Baby, are you okay?" He ain't check on his wife at all. He just looked at her like, "Yeah, we got big finish this. we got some more match left." He just kept on wrestling. Like, dog, you ain't even gonna check on your lady, bro. She just like he had to be mad at her the night before. That bitch ain't washed dishes. It's got all them dishes in the sink. He was mad about something. He saw her go through the ladder. He was like, "All right, let's go on fighting." I'm like, "Bro, you ain't gonna check on your lady, bro?" She went through the ladder straight to the ground. But he didn't care. He just said, "Johnny wrestling." That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that match was phenomenal. I thought that they put on a great match. I think it was a lot of storytelling and nods to the ladder matches or the TLC matches of old. I thought it was great, man. Great match all the way around. I would probably give that match probably not match of the night for me. For that night, I thought it was great. Let's move on to the next one.
All right. We have Becky Lynch and Lara Valkyria for the Intercontinental Championship for the women's in a no DQ match. That match was horrible.
Move on. I don't care. I'm tired. Like, they're pissing me off with the U.S. and the international Intercontinental women's titles. They're doing nothing with them. They are doing. I'm thinking that at least you're going to elevate talent. And if your argument is, well, it's elevating Lara Valkyria, really, nobody gets asking for that shit. Nobody wants to really see Lara Valkyria. Shout out to Lara, but I'm not a fan. Like, how many times we gonna see her and Becky Lynch fight? I don't care. Nobody really cares. If nothing else, they should make the Intercontinental and the U.S. titles workhorse titles for the women, and have different matches every week and different challenges and different opportunities for the NXT girls to come up and show what they can do. I don't think they're using these titles the right way. I think that they're using it and they're putting it on the hottest thing, which is Becky Lynch. And who else got who got the US title? Who got the US title right now?
That's terrible. I mean, that speaks volumes because I don't even know.
I want to.
I'm about to say Carmella. That fake Carmella, don't she got that belt?
Fake Carmella. Chelsea Green? No, yeah. Chelsea. She lost it to. She lost it to Zelina Vega, and then Zelina Vega lost it to somebody. I don't even know who got the damn belt. That's the sad part about it. But I think that they should be able to use those belts to elevate the women's talent, and they're not doing it. I mean, obviously, you could say your argument of it enhanced Chelsea's career, but Chelsea made the U.S. title. Let's be real. She and they absolutely still should have it on Chelsea Green. And then the Intercontinental title. Hey man, we want to see something else, man. If Becky is champion, let her be champion. Let her fight some other people. I'm tired of this Becky, Bailey, and Lara Valkyria storyline. We done seen them fight multiple times. Like, give us something fresh. Put some new blood in there. Give somebody else some opportunities. Because that's what the belt is ultimately for. If not, scrap that shit and keep the main title. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. 2 tears in the bucket. Moving on. What's the next
one? Real quick, the current United States champion is Julia.
Who the hell is Julia? Julia Roberts? Julia Roberts is a wrestler?
No, Julia is came from
NXT. Yeah.
I don't know who the hell that is.
She's a world-renowned Japanese wrestler, if I'm not mistaken. Is she Japanese? I think she is Japanese. She's world-renowned. She's like an EO Sky of this new generation.
Where's
I don't know much about her. Asuka is
on Raw.
On Raw. I'm not sure what they're doing with Asuka, but that whole class is starting to move out too.
Yeah.
So you're starting to see a new changing of the guard. You know what I'm saying? Even though the 4 horsewomen still dominating the top of the cards, but at the same time, you see a lot of this new talent starting to move in. You know what I'm saying? And so now you got this new wave that after Tiffany Stratton, you have this new wave of Lara Valkyria and Julia and Stephanie Valkyrie, and that's that new. Those are the new horsewomen. And what's her name? Roxanne Perez. Those are the new horsewomen of this era. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. Speaking of United States Championship, let's go to the men's side. We had Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a cage match. I want to move on from that too.
We can move on. That match was whack. It could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. It was horrible.
We got to talk about that match that Jacob Fatu, that fucking ragged ass wolf mask that. Who the hell? I will say this real quick about that one match though. When they used to do all that jumping shit with Roman, it was a tiring, but you was able to get away with it with Roman. You can't get away with it when it's Solo. It just stands out more. That it looks even worse with Solo for some reason. I don't know what it is. I was tired of it with Roman, but Solo doing the same thing, it just don't hit the same. I just want to say that.
What'd you say he was doing? What was Solo doing?
I said the whole jumping with the people coming up and helping and stuff. Like
got people jumping his opponents.
It's never gonna be a straight up match. Like, come on, bro. Like, to be honest, the way they had Solo at one point in time and the way they got Jacob, that should have been a hell of a match with just them two by themselves. But it won't.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to involve the Bloodline in that match, or they're not even called the Bloodline anymore. The MFTs, which first of all, I know we talked about it before, but that is a horrible name for a group. I don't know why they should just call themselves the New Blood or something. You know, it should have been something else. But anyway, that match was garbage. Moving on.
The Intercontinental Championship, AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio.
We just talked about that. That was a good match for the storytelling and symbolism. The actual match itself, it wasn't that great, but the match itself for the storytelling and the entrance and the meaning behind it, it was entertaining. In that, but the actual wrestling part wasn't much to talk about. But it definitely has some moments in there. Go ahead and move on to the next one.
Then the main event of the night, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena.
A lot of false finishes, a lot of overselling.
As you can see, I can give them that. All the false finishes, I was like, all right, it's done. And it was like, nope. I was like, well, God, dog, what is he going to do? Hit him with a train or something? Like,
it was a lot. Like, bro, how many times can you do your finish on somebody and they keep on popping up? How many times? Like, I don't know. I didn't enjoy the match. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't care too much for it. I don't even really remember anything from the match except for the end. I know that John Cena has successfully turned the crowd, and we all know that wrestling fans are very fickle. So the fact that John Cena was able to turn the crowd in a month's time, from him being heel and trying to be a heel, but it wasn't working. I guess. I mean, the people started cheering for him after a while, and he was talking about ruining wrestling, but he wasn't ruining nothing. He was just ruining his reputation. And then so they changed him back to babyface, which I don't know why. I mean, I feel like if you went heel, go all the way in, and if you're gonna be a menace up until the time that you retire. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have that switch at the very end, but I mean, I think that him giving the belt to Cody, or dropping the belt to Cody, it was a good passing of the torch moment. I think. Yeah. Maybe. It was a good passing of the torch moment. And then John Cena got his flowers in the ring. And then all of a sudden, here is Brock Lesnar back to bury some more talent. We all we knew we was going to see Brock eventually, but a lot of people were speculating that we weren't going to see him just because he was tied up in the whole Vince McMahon sex trafficking scandal thing, and then some stuff ended up resurfacing again from that. But seeing Brock Lesnar come back and then absolutely destroy Cena with the F5 in the ring, talk about nostalgia. I'm happy to see the Beast back at any capacity. I think that he will do great in this new era, and be the bully and the beast that John Cena was supposed to be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's the bully that John Cena should have been in his heel run. But to see him back, and now they might do Brock versus Cena. I don't know. I don't really want to see it, to be honest with you, because I don't think it's going to be a good match.
Trash.
It's going to be a trash match, bro. I don't.
Let me tell you.
It was
I'm
a
sorry.
request from John Cena for that to happen because he's on his way out. And who do you have his greatest rivalry with other than Brock Lesnar? The only one he's really had a really big rivalry with was The Rock. And we know Rock's not getting back in the ring. So why not go out and and finish a story of sorts with Brock Lesnar?
I don't know about that, Roosevelt, because I
What's
saw.
Brock's his biggest rival though?
No, I saw a video. I heard what you said, Roosevelt, and I saw a video where they said how Triple H pretty much lied because Triple H said the same thing. John Cena got another video where he said he just pretty much fight whoever they tell him to fight. He didn't ask for John. He didn't ask for Brock. True, that's Triple H call for Brock. I literally just seen that video earlier today. I just want to say I got a couple problems. Number one, John Cena turned heel. I mean, John Cena turned face out of nowhere on on I think that SmackDown, and he said that how Cody made him realize, like, what Cody did. What the fuck did Cody make you realize? Like, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how they should have did it. And of course, it would never would have got done. R-Truth should have been the catalyst to bring John Cena back to face.
Thank you.
R-Truth, they should have had R-Truth, and that whole thing should have stretched out longer, and him beating the shit out of R-Truth, and R-Truth just won't fight him back, and they could have built that whole entire thing, and that's the moment that would have brought John Cena out of that, instead of him just saying, Cody, you brought me back. Cody didn't do shit to bring him back, like nothing. And then it doesn't make sense to have two baby faces in a street fight. That made no damn sense, even though it was decent, but it wasn't like that. Okay, first of all, Cody, your move was already trash, but you hit 3 of them, and my man kicked out, and John Cena like 50 years old. What does that say about your? So that didn't make sense. Okay, so then you bring Brock back. Oh yeah, it's a cheap pop. Triple H only wants cheap pops. Brock wasn't even there on Monday. So that shows you, like, Brock might not even really be back. Like, where was The Rock should have been involved somewhere in this story, so we could have completed the story about him. He could have said, I sent Brock out there because John Cena, you looking soulful. You know what I'm saying? Like, The Rock should have been incorporated somewhere in that story for it to make sense. They just start stories and end stories without no kind of payoff. Like, John Cena was the biggest heel turn in the history of wrestling outside of Hulk Hogan when he did it. And you saw how Hulk Hogan did it when he became a heel. He went NWO. He changed his music. He changed and started doing the black beard. You know what I'm saying? John Cena didn't even change his damn music. Like, it was a whole total waste, man. I hate Triple H. I hate Triple H so much because Triple H is really destroying the business because he only cared about it. Was a cheap pop. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure everybody was like, "Oh shit, bro!" I thought somebody black had won the belt and I missed it. So I was like, "Oh, here comes Brock." So it was definitely a oh my god moment that SummerSlam needed some kind of moment. But what now? You know what I'm saying? You always gotta say that now. Okay, what now? Seth Rollins, he had the Money in the Bank, and he fought LA Knight for, damn well LA Knight wasn't gonna win that belt on Monday night. And then CM Punk come out there again. We done seen that enough. Like, what's next? And I don't even think. Here's the real problem too that we really haven't had a chance to talk about. Cody, I don't know if he's gonna be there because he about to film. He's in Street Fighter. Roman is in Street Fighter, so Roman about to be either he about to be out now or he about to be out for a minute. Cody, they say Cody might be back. I don't know how they're gonna do Cody. He's filming this movie. You know what I'm saying? They got so much stuff going on, man. Like, Triple H is a piece of shit. He stinks. Like.
Well, I can't put all that on Triple H.
I'm putting it on. Damn it, don't blame TKO. I ain't blaming nothing. I'm putting it all on Triple H because he's the head of booking. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to put shit on Vince. Everybody put it on Vince, so we got to put it on Triple H. Triple H is his stuff. He's burying talent. Look how much talent is not getting no kind of shine whatsoever. He's making zero new stars, really. And then y'all putting the company, y'all putting the back on 50-year-old guys like CM Punk and John Cena. Seth Rollins really, like what is going on, man? Like, I don't know. Triple H needs to be fired.
Oh, those are strong words.
Take my job.
I think that since the buyout and TKO has taken over, and I think it started a little bit before then, but since TKO has taken over, the company has really been focused on the bottom line, and the bottom line used to be the fans' experience and the fans' enjoyment. The bottom line now is cash. How many advertisements can we show? How many commercials can we put in these episodes? How many deals can we get? How much money can we squeeze out of people for these tickets? Because they're still trying to make money off of the WWE. Now, they just signed, I think, a $1.something billion partnership to start streaming the premium live events or the main events on ESPN. That's great if you are if you're a wrestling fan and you want some validity. ESPN is the place that you want to be on for wrestling and sports shows. Now, the problem with that is I got Peacock, I got Netflix, I got Hulu, I already got Disney. But the problem is, if I want to watch a premium live event, I'm going to have to pay $30 extra.
Nope, I ain't doing it.
To watch. Yeah, this year might be the last year of the podcast, my fellas. You got to pay $30 extra to watch the premium live events. And so you got $30 on top. Now, I like Peacock for the fact that you got all of the wrestling content on there, and then I can watch some movies and stuff. But after WWE move, I'm not going to have no need for Peacock. So Peacock going to be gone, which is great. But I'm not paying $30 to watch ESPN, and the only thing that I watch sport-wise is wrestling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I stopped watching football a long time ago because my Panthers weren't doing shit. They kept losing, and that pissed me off, so I stopped watching football altogether. I ain't watched basketball since Shaq was with the Lakers. So, so for me, the only sport that I'm really watching is wrestling and maybe the Olympics. For sure, the Olympics. But bro, I'm not clocking ESPN like that to watch wrestling. And I don't know if they're going to turn a lot of fans off from trying to get the PLEs by, switching. Now, obviously, people don't want to buy it. The model has been proven. People will buy it. People are buying these high, expensive ass tickets. For me, I don't know. If I got to pay more than $500 to $800 for just one ticket to go somewhere, I'm gonna stay my ass home. I ain't got and I got the money. I just don't want to spend it, and that's how a lot of people are feeling. You know what I'm saying? When we were in the WrestleMania, bro, we were getting just basic tickets in the nosebleeds. You know how much money we was quoted? $20,000. We were quoted $20,000 for tickets for WrestleMania. Bro, I'm like, who is paying this? But people are paying it. And people are going to continue to pay it. And so with this new deal and merger, I told y'all last year that Disney was going to end up acquiring the WWE. And essentially, they have with this licensing deal. So don't be surprised when you see Mickey Mouse pop up on Monday Night Raw and challenge Seth Rollins for the belt.
The real crazy thing is about it. Imagine paying $30 a month for pay-per-view, and then the pay-per-view is not even that good. You know what I'm saying? Like Like back in the days when we had to pay for pay-per-views, WrestleMania was damn near $100 because I used to have WrestleMania parties. So we remember when we used to have to pay for every pay-per-view, but the pay-per-views was still pretty good. What pay-per-view have you watched in the last couple of years? I bet you can probably count on one hand that you actually would have paid 50, 60, the old pay-per-view prices. Even WrestleMania wasn't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody. I think it's going to be a lot of backlash because if you check the numbers, since Raw has been on Netflix, Raw has not gone up. That shit has gone down since it's been on Netflix. Yeah, so I don't know what they looking at to say, oh yeah, I think they look at it like, oh, these fans will pay anything. They paid all this bullshit for WrestleMania, but people not gonna pay that shit. Like you right, there ain't nothing on ESPN. Peacock got Love Island. Peacock got a couple other little things on there now, and they got some movies.
Love Island now. I get my Love Island and I watch that with my wife, and then I watch some John Wick. And I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah, Peacock got a lot of good things. Yeah, ESPN. What am I watch? First Take? Nah, y'all just got rid of Shannon Sharp. I know I ain't about to watch.
Yeah, man. So it's coming down to it, man. Like, are y'all really gonna pay a extra? What is it? $360 a year? For ESPN, bruh, I don't know. I don't think I can do it, man. I'm gonna be watching it on YouTube after the event. You know what I'm saying?
Watching it on TikTok.
Yeah, but if it's included with the Disney purchase, which I don't think it is, you got to pay separate from. So I'm not trying to pay for the Disney subscription on top of the Hulu subscription, on top of the ESPN subscription, and the only thing that I'm watching is a major event. I can't have it. So I don't know. They're getting a little money hungry, but we'll see. I think that they should have some great wrestling coming up, but as a wrestling fan, as an old school wrestling fan, it's getting harder and harder. Every night I got to prove my love. You know what I'm saying? It feel like that. You know what I mean? But we shall see. Overall, what do y'all give night 2? Let me go Roosevelt.
I give it a B.
Give it a B? Okay. Yeah. That's a strong score. LP, night 2 of SummerSlam. What did you get?
I give it a C. I mean, once again, I just didn't have that SummerSlam feel for neither night, to be honest. For the whole night.
Yeah, I think we expecting too much, man. I think as wrestling fans, we have been oversaturated with wrestling, and our expectations are through the freaking roof. But at the same time, I would give it a B. I think it was a solid event. It was good. It could have had some more surprises, but night 2 definitely had some great matches. So overall, I mean, I think night 2 definitely was a shining moment. But shout out to all the wrestling fans, man. Thank you for your love of this sport, because it's I love being a wrestling fan, but they making it hard to be a wrestling fan, Jack. You know what I'm saying? They making it really hard because you got to put your money where your mouth is. If you're a wrestling fan, I don't know no other sport where fans have to put their money where their mouth is to really prove that they are fans of that sport.
Right.
Think about it. People ain't paying for ESPN to go watch basketball. They can watch basketball on regular TV.
Yep.
Super Bowl, people gonna pay for the Super Bowl, but that's one event. And the Super Bowl tickets are cheaper. I mean, not Super Bowl tickets. The Super Bowl, the football and basketball tickets are cheaper than wrestling tickets right now.
And if you don't want to pay for the Super Bowl, you just go to a local bar and grill. Sit there and watch.
But the problem is, you can't go to no real local bar and grill to watch wrestling. Unless they wrestling fans or you request it. I've had to go. Me and my wife will go out on. So we used to go out on Friday nights and then go to like the local pub that's around, or local Chili's or whatever, and tell them to put wrestling on because it was on at the time. But when you requesting it, it's a little different. But the thing that they are doing now, which I do like, is that they're putting a lot of the PLEs in theaters now, which is smart and that's good business. But at the same time, do I want to go and pay? And the movies is expensive too. Do I want to pay for $30 pair popcorn to go and watch wrestling with some other knuckle draggers? I don't know. I have no idea. But
That shows you too that wrestling is not as popular as it used to be. Because I used to watch wrestling events. I used to go to Hooters. We used to go to Hooters. They used to play wrestling every pay-per-view, and some other bars used to do it too. But just like you said, now ain't nobody really talking about no damn wrestling like that. I mean, we used to have a ball up in here.
I think it was Champs. Champs used to do it.
Champs.
Yeah. Hooters there too. I used to go to Hooters.
Okay. Yeah, you know, can't go wrong with titties and wrestling, man. Anyway, can't go wrong. Oh man, this is a great show, fellas. We went over time, so we got to kind of wrap it up. So let the beautiful people know what you got going on and where can they find you. LPZ.
Photos and events coming up. Just keep an eye on my page on Instagram, One Click Photography Shoots. Just check me out up there.
All right, Roosevelt, what you got going on and where can the people find you?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I just be walking around with things like this. You know what I'm saying? You just be champion material and gold and whatnot. But you already know. Find me on TikTok, official_Mr. Everything, or on Instagram, Roosevelt the Fighter. And the only thing I got going on is this Mall Mania show, man. You, me, LP, Chef. Can't wait to see everybody on. Yo, you guys have no idea. You can ready to see the whole crew all together.
You know, it's crazy. This will be the first time in 3 years that we have all been in the same room together.
We've all been in the same room together?
No, at Mall Mania. That'll be the first time in 3 years that all of us, all 4 of us, will be in the same room together.
Oh, no. Well, this would be the first time ever then.
First time ever, yeah.
Yeah, first time ever. I'm like, because I've never seen.
That's crazy. Yeah, but we're excited about this event, man. My name is Brian Renegade. You can follow me on all platforms at Brian Renegade. If you want VIP tickets to the show, go to www.mallmaniaevent.com. Go ahead and get your VIP tickets. Go ahead and get your seminar tickets. You can get the free general admission tickets, but you're gonna be we can't guarantee you where you're gonna sit at. But if you get that VIP ticket, your ass gonna sit in front and you get a photo op. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and get that VIP. It's only $25. It ain't even breaking the thing. $25. Go ahead and get you some VIP tickets for you and your family.
I'll tell you what, real quick. If you plan on getting this ESPN $30 thing, you can afford to get the daggone VIP tickets for Mall Mania. Stop playing with us. Stop playing
with us. Yes, absolutely. Stop playing with me, gang. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So yeah, go to www.mallmaniaevent.com, get your VIP tickets. If you have a question that you want to ask us, go to mallmaniaevent@gmail.com. And of course, go to www.thebestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com to check out more episodes and everything that we got going on. Show our sponsors some love. And of course, show your boy LP some love at One Click Photography Shoots, and see what new projects he got whipping up. Real quick, LP, go ahead and plug your lingerie show.
Lingerie show is November the 8th. I have casting for that this Sunday from 4 to 6 at Barskill Dance Studio in Durham, North Carolina. Just check all the information out on my page.
Absolutely. You gonna bring some models by the show, man?
I'm gonna try to see who I can get that day. Try to come out with.
Yeah, go ahead and do some live photo shoots and stuff inside while we wait. We got you. We got you, man. Oh man. Shout out to everybody that watches us. Shout out to the truckers. You are the lifeblood of the country. Thank you so much. Shout out to the first responders that's dealing with all this craziness that's happening in the United States and around the world. It's a lot of weird weather going on. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna get a mask one day, a luchador mask, and I'm gonna become Conspiracy Lucha. We're going to talk about some conspiracy theories in wrestling. I ain't going to go as far as government and all that stuff because I know stuff. But anyway, yeah, you can follow us on all our platforms. You can go to our Instagram where we have a lot of engagement at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. You can go to our Facebook group, Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and join our Facebook group. You can join our Facebook page, the BD Wrestling Podcast, where we put all of our content on there. You can go to our X. We're barely on it, but if you're on X, show us some love at Best Damn Crew. We got a Twitch, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, so we'll check out our Twitch. You can check out our TikTok at Best Damn Wrestling Crew, and you can go over to our website again, www.thebestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com. Real quick, fellas, you know we got to do this each and every show. Roosevelt, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yes, I've been harping on this final word for a while. My final word is you got to get to a point where you stop listening with your ears and start listening with your eyes. Because a lot of times people are going to tell you who they are, but they're going to show you who they truly are. So stop listening with your ears and start listening with your eyes. That's my final word for the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast.
All this crazy stuff in AI happening, you can't even believe your eyes no more. Can't even believe your eyes no more. Oh man. LP, the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, do you have a final word for your beautiful people?
I think I just say this: if you ever do something to somebody, just be prepared for them to do it back to you. Don't be like Roosevelt, because I recently saw a clip of Roosevelt that I'd never seen before of him being backstage and getting slammed into a damn wall just while he was backstage, and he never got no get back. I've never seen that clip before.
You wonder why I ain't get no get back? Because they ran. Okay, they ran and went to another company. That's why. Okay?
I don't know, but you asleep. You feel.
Why we gotta keep on my business on? Huh? Why we gotta do all that?
You still also get back. You need to go. You need to invite them to Mall Mania, and you still go to some get back.
Oh man, you gotta get your shoes back.
Yeah. And took your shoes.
Oh man, gotta get your shoes back, man. Beautiful people, if I have to leave you with a final word, it's a very simple message. Be bold. Be bold. Being bold is something that you see a lot, but usually bold is being tied to confrontational. I'm not asking you to be confrontational. I'm not asking you to cause trouble. But what I am saying to you is be strong in your resolve. Be strong in your will. Be strong in your wanting. And be bold and assertive in the things that you want to attain for your life. So when it comes to you, and it comes to your dreams, and it comes to your goals, and things that you want to accomplish, be bold. That is a final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. All right. We can't hold you no longer. Check us out on all our platforms. Anything for the group, fellas?
Yeah, real quick. If you are a business or a company or an entrepreneur and you want to donate towards what we got going on in terms of Mall Mania, is a great cause for Blue Hearts for Autism. If you want to be a sponsor or if you want to donate, make sure you go to the website. Go ahead and go to the website. The website will be up past the event. So if you want to donate after the event, if you feel like, okay, I don't have it right now, but I do want to do something, go to the website, mallmaniaevent.com. Go ahead and donate. We're trying to help some families out, man.
Absolutely. We have some great programs that are set up for Blue Hearts for Autism, man. One of them being Heart House, finding homes for people who have family members with disabilities. You have the Danny Fund, which funds academic programs for individuals who have autism. You have There's Blue Hearts and Blue Minds. I mean, it's a lot of programs that are under Blue Hearts for Autism that you can definitely support and grow. So go ahead and donate to the organization and help some families in need and help us put on an amazing event. And this fundraiser is the first of many. So we're so excited about what's going on. But yeah, absolutely. Come out to the mall, Greensboro, Four Seasons Mall, from 2:00 to about 4:30. And enjoy yourself. Bring your family out and enjoy some local independent wrestling. And we got like all of our events are main events. You know what I'm saying? All of our matches are main events. You know what I'm saying? On any card. So it's going to be absolutely great. We're so excited for the talent that is going to be here. This is their WrestleMania, our WrestleMania for the state of North Carolina, man. So make sure that you guys go out, that you support, and you help us put on a successful event so that we can grow it. And the next time we come to Greensboro, it's going to be an extravaganza. So, yeah, keep on supporting us, supporting what we're doing, support the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, support the fellas on the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. And, yeah, you just need a little bit of love. Love goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Love goes a long way. All right, fellas. We love and appreciate you. LP, you are a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you, sir. Roosevelt, you are a god among men. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for everything that you guys do, man. Y'all my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see you whoop ass or get your ass whooped at Mania Roosevelt. Either one.
Y'all be doing me so dirty.
What? I'm just keeping it funky. We can't keep it real. We brothers. Obviously, I want to see you whip ass. But I'm not opposed to watching you get your ass whooped. It's just if you need us, we in the building. That's all I'm saying. If the Pantheon come in that ring, damn it, I'm gonna have to pull out a razor blade. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. They got the Ulafala beads. So shout out to Joe Black, man. Shout out to all the fellas, Trayvon Ali, all them boys. Man, they moving on the independent circus. And so if you got an opportunity, just go back, check out some of the talent that we got for this show, and you will be pleasantly surprised with the new findings that you have. All right. Y'all be good. Try not to get your shoes taken because it's brothers out here that's taking cat's shoes, and wearing them around their neck. Don't be Reverend Reigns getting your ass whooped and having the grown man take your shoes on live television.
And wear it like a chain.
And wear it like a chain. All right. We can't hold y'all no longer. We love y'all. We bid you. I do.